Yeah.
It made me heart feel pain.
Road Town Tortola, VI Nyron Erickson, who is wanted by the United States government to face charges of conspiracy to launder monetary funds from outside the USA and unlawfully transporting the funds into the USA, has lost his appeal against extradition. Mr. Erickson and other co-accused were also charged by the U.S. with 2 counts of concealed bulk cash smuggling in amounts over $10,000 into the USA. Appeal against decision by Magistrate Tamia N. Richards Erickson, who had surrendered to the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force RVIPF on August 30, 2020, had appealed the July 1, 2021 decision of Senior Magistrate Tamia N. Richards to send the extradition case of Erickson to the governor. The government of the United States had applied to extradite the appellant to the United States Virgin Islands. Judge Richard G. Floyd on August 5, 2022, dismissed the appeal by Erickson. Judge Floyd said the court was satisfied, for the reasons advanced, that although the appellant's constitutional right to liberty and security of the person was breached, Erickson's detention was for the purpose of extradition and follows the lawful procedure authorized by the 2016 order, which is the applicable extradition legislation. Appeal dismissed said for all of these reasons, this ground of appeal is hereby dismissed. In sum, the court finds that it would not be oppressive, unjust, or an abusive process for the extradition of the appellant to proceed. For all of the reasons stated, the appeal of the decision of Senior Magistrate Tamia N. Richards, dated the 30th of June 2021, is hereby dismissed pursuant to Section 100(1)(c) of the Extradition Act 2003 Overseas Territories Order 2016. It necessarily follows that the order of the governor directing the appellant's extradition remains in force and any companion appeal of that order is hereby dismissed pursuant to Section 109(1)(b) of the same act. After United States prosecutors decided to drop their 4-year-old money laundering case against Virgin Islander Nyron Erickson last month, he was released from house arrest on St. Thomas last week and sent back to Tortola via ferry, but his freedom was short-lived. When he returned to the territory on Sept. 20 Mr. Erickson was arrested on arrival. After 4 days in custody, he appeared virtually in magistrate's court on Sept. 25 accused of taking part in a major drug and gun smuggling ring in 2021 while he was held at His Majesty's prison awaiting extradition to the U.S. Rebel Sixx, a popular dancehall artiste in Trinidad and Tobago, was shot dead in his home last night. Reports say the singer, whose real name is Kyle George, was gunned down at his home in Viceroy Crescent, Bon Air Gardens in Arouca, Trinidad. Rebel Sixx was a member of the Jamaican 6X clique of Montego Bay, which is headed by Squash and includes Chronic Law, Daddy One, and others. A neighbor heard gunshots around 11:45 p.m. and contacted police after finding him on the couch in his living room with several gunshot wounds. Trinidad police found 17 spent shell casings around his body. They say the shooting was gang-related. He was pronounced dead at the Arima Health Facility. Other reports say Sixx was playing PlayStation in the living room when 2 gunmen, who were dressed in black, entered the house. Rebel Sixx was best known for songs like Fully Dunce, Rifle War, and a collab with another Trinidad-based dancehall artiste K-Lion called B16. K-Lion died last month after a medical incident. 6 members reacted to the news of Rebel's death. Daddy One posted a black and white photo of the singer, as did Squash, who changed his Instagram profile photo to the same image.
Suck your mother, Prince Swanee. You and your whole team. But not like the sea conquers them. You only going live looking for hype. You went quiet USA and come back down and hear Rebel section in the place. All they hit me, all they hit hard enough. Listen, there's it.
Like a screw fall out the window, dog. Care that man, dog. Nothing equal to man's back. 7.6 stick like birthmark.
Right on the heart. Tell them. Tell them when they walk up.
At his funeral, many fans gathered to pay their respects along with family and friends of the fallen dancehall star, who to them was a rising star. One of the siblings of the slain artist, reflecting on his life before he was known as Rebel Sixx, said his brother was taken in the prime of his life, and while there were persons who did not like his brother was unbothered.
We give them the place run and they cannot run it. So I slam them there, so them, all them, all this. So we all give us them. We still say we're ready when they're ready. So badly. Oh, so badly.
A brazen ambush by gang members led to carnage along the Churchill-Roosevelt Highway in St. Augustine yesterday. As for people, including an innocent woman who was in her house, were murdered. The gunmen were targeting the Trinidad artiste known as Kashif Kmain 6X Alexander when they launched a gun attack along the westbound lane of one of the country's busiest highways. Police believe the attack was orchestrated after a picture of the entertainer and his entourage, showing them set to depart the airport in Barbados for Trinidad, was posted to social media less than 1 hour before. Instead, the attackers killed cousins Damian Chris, 26, and Levi Chris, who was said to be in his mid-20s, along with Jerry Hollingsworth, 31. Lana Sahadeo, 51, of Bassey Street, St. Augustine, was also killed after being hit by a bullet intended for one of the other victims. Sahadeo was the owner of the Silver Spoons Eatery in Valsaine. Investigators confirmed Alexander's flight landed at the Piarco International Airport at 1:40 p.m. and the group left there in a white wagon around 2:35 p.m.
And smoke ups like cigar. But make we start up the war, make we turn on the key like how we start up the car.
3 hours later.
The man shot dead in St. Anne's, Port of Spain, on Tuesday has been identified as local dancehall artiste Anthony Wacko Dan Reyes. Reyes was standing in the front yard of a house at Simmond Valley Road when 2 gunmen entered at around 8 a.m. The 22-year-old man was shot multiple times in the face. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police found 5.56 millimeters and 9 mm casings at the scene. Rey's latest video, posted to YouTube 6 days ago, featured the entertainer singing obscenities and threats against another man.
You know what I'm gonna win about Fred? G5, fully 6.
Mad Dog Sixx, a member of the popular 6ix clan, is the latest member of the dancehall industry to become a victim of gun violence. The emerging talent was one of 3 men whose bullet-riddled bodies were found by police a few days ago in Mount Zion, St. James. The DJ, who hails from Montego Bay, is best known for Temper Problem featuring 6ix Boss Squash, as well as efforts with Chronic Law, Shackstar, and Daddy One. Mad Dog Sixx was one of 3 men whose bullet-riddled bodies were discovered by residents in the middle of a road in Mount Zion on May 13th. Another victim has been identified as a popular footballer, Demar B. Doman, a former Ruzias High footballer. Police investigators said that they were lured to the area and killed by individuals they went to meet. The bodies were then dumped in the middle of the road. One of the men was clad in green shorts and sported a low-cut hair, while the 2 others were wearing jean shorts and sporting cornrow hairstyle.
A few moments later.
Blood puppies here!
It made me heart feel pain, I me feel lost these days.
Developing now, a shooting in North Miami Beach leaves 1 person dead and another injured.
Now the search is on for the shooter. Local 10's Joseph Ojo joining us live on the scene with what we've learned so far from police.
And so, Andrew, police here in North Miami Beach, they do continue to investigate after 1 person did die here and another person was rushed to the hospital. This was a massive crime scene yesterday night into this morning. Let's go ahead and take you to video of that active crime scene along the northeast 163rd Street and West Dixie Highway. Our camera's capturing crime scene tape around the McDonald's and a Marathon gas station that is attached. A yellow tarp was also covering the back of a car, likely to conceal the license plate of that vehicle that we saw investigators focusing their attention on. Now, preliminary info that we did receive from police is that 2 people were shot here, and they were urging people to avoid the area. Our crew last night on scene, though, later learning that 1 person died, while that other person was taken to the hospital, but it's not clear what that person's condition is at this moment. Now, witnesses also telling us that Somebody ran into the McDonald's here, bloodied and screaming. At this time, we're working to find out more information about all what did happen out here. Once we learn any more information from police, we'll be sure to let you know. We're here in North Miami Beach this morning. I'm Joseph Ojo, Local 10 News.
2,000 years later. The next day.
A 100,000 United States dollars, $678,000 bounty was placed on the head of Trinidad dancehall artiste Meshack Emmanuel, aka Plumpy Boss, who was shot in St. Martin 1 week ago. It comes as warfare between Trinidadian gangs 6 and 7 continues to escalate. Emmanuel, who was shot in the head and had a bullet lodged in his brain, was transported to Trinidad last week for medical treatment after his mother, Sandra Emmanuel, pleaded for him to be brought home during an interview with TV6. Emmanuel is currently out on bail, having been charged with being a gang member and for drug trafficking. He was charged on July 1st with being a gang member, professing to be a gang member, and professing to be a gang member in order to promote a gang. Plumpy's shooting is going to bring new violence. He was a prized artiste who brought in money. Plumpy allegedly promoted the 7 gang through Trinidad music. His heavy collaboration with Jamaican artiste Kevin Skeng Douglas brought much attention to him. A high-ranking intelligence source disclosed to the Sunday Express, adding that they are in constant musical battle with another Jamaican artist who they say allegedly represents the 6 gang. The gang conflict has spilled over to several Caribbean islands, including Jamaica, Grenada, and St. Martin, where both sides have growing pockets of gang members, according to top intelligence sources. Intelligence sources told the Sunday Express the gang warfare is also being played out in a musical war between the rival gangs, with the main man who is pulling the strings of the 6 gang based in Tortola. He is responsible for the assassination attempt on Emmanuel, sources said. This individual, known in the underworld as Killa, also has assets in the entertainment business. We received information that the shooters were paid 100,000 United States dollars for the hit. It could have been possible that the suspects are a mixture of shooters from 2 Caribbean islands, but that's still under investigation, a top-ranking intelligence source said. We have solid information that the order to kill Plumpy Boss came from behind prison walls in Tortola from Killa. He is also responsible for the hit on Jamal Walker, aka Django, who was shot and killed along Wrightson Road, Port of Spain on December 18th last year. 6 million TT dollars was paid for that hit. The senior intelligence source said that Killa, who also has connections in North America, has also ordered a hit on the main financier of the 7 gang, a Trinidadian based in the United Kingdom. The Sunday Express exclusively reported on an attempt made on the UK-based man's life last year when he visited Grenada. The high-ranking intelligence source explained some of the interconnected history of the gang warfare that has also been translated into some of the music put out by various artists who engage in diss lyrics against rival gangs. The 6 and 7 rivalry is highly active in both Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. In May 2023, when Anthony Ray's stage name Wacko Dan was murdered, a couple days later, upcoming dancehall artist Mad Dog 6X was among 3 killed in the St. James area of Jamaica. Similar to Plumpy, he and the other persons were invited to the area and killed, the intelligence source said. He described the shooting of Emmanuel as a way to hurt the financial gains of the 7 gang. It was seen as an opportunity to take away from the head of the gang a man known as Prezi, a financial asset and mouthpiece for the 7 gang.
Back to Port of Spain here so that they could do the surgery to save his life. But right now he's in a medically induced coma because the bullet is lodged in his brains.
Now, with that, Miss Emmanuel, I think you do have a message that you would like to get to the Prime Minister. What would that message be? Can tell us you were very passionate.
Prime Minister to waive the healthcare policy or they have in St. Martin. Because at the end of the day, my son didn't come St. Martin to break nobody's house, to rob nobody, to kill nobody. He comes St. Martin to entertain St. Martin people, right? Knowing that they is gang affiliated with the 6 court loop. They said the healthcare thing, or they don't have no neurosurgeon. But since St. Martin know that center don't have no neuro, why they didn't look to ALF the boy? They still telling me but they can't do nothing because he's not a citizen and he don't have no healthcare insurance for St. Martin. He for Trinidad government would have seen about all their citizens and send them back nice and in perfect order. Unless God say, well, he expire. You understand? So why St. Martin government can't do the same courtesy? And me just say the boy didn't come and find all the country to commit no crime. He come to entertain all the people. The party name keep up that. That is the biggest tune he have out right now. And that is all that can do my child St. Martin people. That is all that can do my child, boy.
Has this information been relayed to any of the authorities here on St. Martin that this was the case concerning gang affiliation or anything of that sort?
No, but I didn't get to talk to the commissioner yet. That's why I wanted to go live for all the cops to address St. Martin.
Get it right. Me a try for you, get it right. Yo, get it right. Oh, I am mad. One day me have to get it right. So much fuck with me do me have to make it right. Grab the gun for me daddy just take him life. Hope say me get a chance in a second life. Hope say you hear me clear get the message right. Somebody tell me ex me not stress in life. Tell it true me just I wish you the best in life. For me wake up this morning me blessing life. Stay true to the game and have to make up life. See the post them pan the gram them a make up life. Stay true to yourself for the best advice. Them only give you flowers when your body dip on ice. Easy thing figure make the weapon rise. Never too late figure make a second choice. From your smoke weed then you have to dip on heights. Two split me roll up me on the second flight. One day me have to get it right. So much fuck with me do me have to make it right. Grab the gun for me daddy just take him life. Hope say me get a chance in a second life. Hope say you hear me clear get the message right. Somebody tell me ex me not stress in life. Tell it true me just I wish you the best in life. For me wake up this morning me blessing life. Me no dep on the fuck with no dark shit country me gone fi go collect the high grade weed. Wanna see a fuck we farm when the gun them perform and we kill out we self and street. Only thing left a funeral service fee. Family a ball, girlfriend a buy weed. Me mother tell me kick to myself so me stick to myself. I fi roll with me gun pa me. One day me have to get it right. So much fuck when me do me have to make it right. Grab the gun for me dad just take it life. Hope say me get a one chance in a second life. Hope say you listen clear get the message right. Somebody tell me ex me not stress in life. Tell the truth just I wish you the best in life. For me wake up this morning me blessing life. One day me have to get it right. So much fuck with me do me have to make it right. Grab the gun for me daddy just take him life. Hope say me get a chance in a second life. Hope say you hear me clear get the message right. Somebody tell me ex me not stress in life. Tell the truth me just I wish you the best in life. For me wake up this morning me blessing life. Stay true to the game and have to make up life.